If you're a fan of the Boston Red Sox, you have to be celebrating this news. Last night, Garrett, Crochet, and the Red Sox agreed to terms on a 6-year, $170 million contract. Now, there is an opt-out of a deal that starts in 2026 after the 2030 season. Crochet, $28.3 million AAV. That puts him at the 6th highest that we've ever seen for a starting pitcher. This is a young player who's fresh off his first season as a starter. Back here with Dan Plesac live on the pregame show. I got to tell you, Dan, we all love him. 13K per nine last year, breakout season, ERA around 3.5, and it was a tough environment there for the Chicago White Sox to win in. Do you like this commitment the Red Sox are making to him?
Listen, when you acquire a guy, and they gave a lot of good prospects back to the White Sox, the catcher in particular that the White Sox are very happy to have. The bottom line is this. The way we look at pitching in 2025 is different than we looked at it 10 or 15 years ago. All the analytics say this guy is swing and miss. And in a day and age that we're not looking for Nolan Ryan, we're not looking for John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, we're not looking for 220 innings to 240 innings. He fits the profile of a pitcher in today's game. Give me 175, and that's considered you're a horse. You pitch 175 innings, you're way up there on the food chain, right? And goes into a tough environment. He was brought in to be what they were hoping Chris Sale was going to be when Chris Sale just had bad luck with injuries. But pitchers like Crochet, they don't come around very often. And when you can get your hands on a guy that you think is a number one, listen, I expect this. When they acquired Crochet, this isn't a surprise. When you give up the package of players that they did to the White Sox,
they were working.
This is a guy that you have a pretty good idea. We're acquiring him to keep him there. We think he's our number one. At worst, they're paying him to be a number two.
Well, look, he was able to establish himself as an ace in short order. Dan, we may never see a resume like this again. No. 4 years in the big leagues, doesn't throw more than 6 innings his first year. He's a reliever year 2 and 3. Makes 32 starts in year 4, and here he is getting $170 million.
The game has changed, Greg. The way we look at pitchers, the way we look at the amount of work that we expect out of a starting pitcher. But the analytics say this guy is an ace. He's a top of the rotation guy. Very rarely do you have guys with a little bit of experience starting. But I will say this. I was kind of waiting for this slipper to fall off last year, and he just kept getting better and better and better. And at the trade deadline, he was the hottest commodity in the market.
He was number one, no doubt.
He was the target that every team that had aspirations to play in October, that's the guy they wanted, including the Dodgers. And they don't miss on too many guys. If they were in on Crochet, then obviously there are a lot of people in this industry that believe he's a number one.